It's a co-meet, and this is truly a banger meet. We got Michelle Waterson, the karate hottie, taking on Amanda Lemos, aka Almandina. And the last time we saw Lemos, she disappointed, right? It was finally her first meet event opportunity. She was fighting the always tough Jessica Andrade, and a lot of people thought Lemos was going to get that one done, but Jessica Andrade made light work of her. It was over in 3 minutes. That standing arm triangle choke, which isn't something you see too frequently, but Lemos had picked up some pretty nice wins before that, right? I mean, she took out Livia Renato Souza. She beat Montserrat Ruiz. Angela Hill in a very close split decision, which is what every Angela Hill fight essentially looks like. But Lemos was looking pretty good. She really did underperform, though, when the lights were the brightest. So I'm curious to see, this is another great opportunity for her. I mean, co-meet event over Michelle Waterson, who a lot of people know, like a lot of people know who the karate hottie is. So if she's able to win a co-meet opportunity, that's pretty good for her brand. But Michelle Waterson, I mean, she has some nice wins early in her UFC career, but it's been pretty rough sledding of recently if you're just being objective. I mean, she's lost 3 of 4. They are against the toughest women in the world, though, right? Marina Rodriguez, Carla Esparza, Joanna, and then she, just like Lemos does, has that split decision win over Angela Hill sprinkled in there as well. So, what are your thoughts on this one? Do you think that, when the lights are the brightest, Amandinho is going to fade again, or does the Karate Hottie get this one done? How do you see this one playing out?
Yeah, this is a great matchup, and props to the odds makers because I think they're giving me tendies this weekend. I'm taking the Karate Hottie in this one. I think this is a sleeper underdog. I mean, you like you said, look at the losses of Michelle Waterson. Look at the fight records of Michelle Waterson. The last 10 fighters are on a whole other level of caliber versus the last 10 fighters of Lemos. So I think this is a true levels test. If Lemos gets it done, I will be very surprised if she like gets a KO. She might squeeze out a squiggly split, but I don't know. I just don't see it. I think the Karate Hottie is going to keep her distance and point fighter for the win. Big upset. I can't believe the odds are this because both these girls suck. They absolutely suck. So I'm surprised that people even think Lemos is this good. I just think Karate Hottie is just a little bit worse sucky, but they both are hot garbage.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Michelle Waterson is at plus 260 dog. So if you're bullish on the Karate Hottie, then you are getting some solid love through Vegas at least. But Lemos minus 315 favorite. 86% of Tapology is rolling with her. About 29% of it is Brown for that KO. 14% overall going with Waterson. Do you think that whoever wins this fight has decision written all over it? You just happen to be going with Karate Hottie, or any chance Lemos does get the finish like some people in Tapology think?
Yeah, so I think if there is a finish, I think the Karate Hottie is gonna get it. I just don't see any way Lemos gets it done, to be honest. I mean, both of these girls are just so bad. It's honestly a coin flip at this point, but I'm just gonna lean with Karate Hottie because of the experience, the fighters that she's beaten, and the fighters that she's lost to, and have learned from those losses.
Yeah, I hear that for sure. I mean, Waterson has definitely been in there with a tougher body of work than Lemos for sure. But ultimately, I got to roll with Lemos. I just think that Lemos is maybe around just as talented as those tough women at this 115 division. And while I have a lot of respect for Michelle Waterson, I don't think that she's ever going to be at that like elite level of this division. I think that by no means is she going to lose every UFC fight, but when she's going against the tough of the tough in this division, I got to pick against the Karate Hottie. So I'm going with Lemos. I like her to grind out a decision or maybe get a late finish. So I'll probably sprinkle a little bit on the round 3 Lemos finish and maybe a little bit on the decision as well. Just because, I don't know, I could see her having a strength advantage. I could see her wearing on Waterson throughout this contest and maybe picking up some sort of like limb bending submission in the 3rd round or grinding out a tough decision. But nonetheless, I think it's going to be a competitive fight. I'm sort of with you in that the odds I don't love, right? I don't love Lemos at, minus 315, minus 400. But I got to pick her to get the win nonetheless. So any last thoughts?
No, great fight. Two bums going at it. Throw in the comments who you got.